Hey guys, Eli with Beyond the Lawn here, and I wanted to talk to you guys just real quick about something that I've learned in my business. And I just want to, I don't know, I think I want to try to make this platform more about just, if you guys have questions, or, you want someone else's insight that's, in the grind, day after day, someone that's actually closer to where you guys are. I'm not 10 years in, I'm like 5 years in, on the self-employed part of it. I've always been doing landscaping and hardscapes and stuff like that. The question is, are you a yes man? When you're out on a job and the customer's showing you like, I want this done and I want this done, and you're in your mind, you're like, if I don't make this an all-in-one, one-stop shop kind of guy, I'm not going to get the job because they're going to hire Joe and then they're going to hire Mike and they're going to do everything. That's okay. Something that I used to do, and I understand sometimes you just have to, but where I started to really grow was when we would go up to a property and, I'm walking around the house with the customer and she's like, I want that tree limbed up. Well, I don't really like limbing up trees. I'll do some low-hanging branches, stuff like that, but I'll sub that out. I will recommend someone to do that for them. You don't always have to be I'll do it. Because that's where, if you're not efficient with it, and if you ain't got the equipment, and if your guys don't know, if you guys don't do it day in, day out, your guys are not going to know what's next. Hey, let's do it this way because it worked great at the last job and we were really efficient. We were in, we were out. Always having someone that you can recommend is a good thing. So you don't have to always be the yes man to do everything. Sometimes it's very respectful. Just be like, hey, we don't do that. I know someone here, so-and-so, that does that, but we can take care of everything else because that's what we do. That's what we do day in and day out. I know what problems I'm going to come across here in your backyard, Miss Johnson. That mentality of, hey, I can't do that, or hey, that's just a little out of our wheelhouse because there's other guys that do it more efficiently. Leave it to them. That's something that I definitely learned when I started to really grow my company, was I didn't have to say yes to everything. And a lot of times I still got the job. I recommended them to so-and-so. Sometimes I didn't even know them, but I tried to still give that value of, hey, I saw this tree company, down the road, and they looked really professional. They looked good. Always try to refer someone that is professional, because it looks, they kind of, when you are there at the customer's house and you're looking professional, they kind of subconsciously think that they're going to be the same professional or even more, not less, not some jack in a truck kind of guy. So make sure that when you guys are out there quoting, that you don't have to be a yes man. Do what's in your wheelhouse and do what you feel comfortable doing and what you're efficient at. It's okay to not take all the jobs that the customer has at their house, but know someone that you can recommend it to. Or if you can sub it out, if you have a buddy that's in excavating and they need their whole yard graded, and you know, you want to just do the mulch beds, that's great. Sub that out. But don't take the grading job if you're just like, man, I don't even know like all the ins and outs of that. And it's okay. Like, you can grow, like that is one thing, that saying yes to certain things, if you're really wanting to get into that, you know, we don't do irrigation, so I'm not going to take irrigation jobs. But if I wanted to take irrigation, you know, I would be upfront with the customer, definitely, and say, hey, you know, I'm not the most efficient with this, and I'm going to be seeking some outside help and guidance. But, you know, I know that I know that you want to feel like you're in good hands. You will be, because I'm going to do it right, and I'm going to make it right, no matter what. But I am trying to grow my company and grow my knowledge in this field. Would you be okay with that? You may get some yeses, you may get some nos. But, you know, don't always take the jobs that you're not most comfortable with. You don't have to be a yes man. You will get the job if you, if your body language and, you know, just the way that you speak show that you're confident and you know what you're doing. You know what your wheelhouse is. You know your lane. I can tear out all those bushes and I can plant all new ones because I know them all and I know what's going to grow there because, you know, it's half sun, half shade. Just do what you are comfortable with and what you're efficient at. And yeah, it will save you so much time and so much anxiety and stress, because you'll be thinking about the job that you shouldn't have taken, because, you know, the customer wanted this and this and that, and you have to go buy this piece of equipment just to do that job. And I guess you're starting to do that stuff because you have to pay off that piece of equipment. You know, just stuff like that. So I'm going to leave it there. Comment down below and ask your questions. You know, for someone that's like 5 years in, I would love to, you know, make another one of these videos of just like my opinion, of what I've done, what I've critiqued myself. Look, I went to the School of Hard Knocks. I've learned a lot of things. So I would just like to help you guys, lessen that curve as we're, sorry, I had to bring the whole COVID thing in, but, all right. Thanks, guys. See ya.